Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure for me to be present here for the DigiTech Conclave. Um, I'm aware that you've had very interesting speakers up till now. And I would just be talking briefly about the role of Aadhaar in strengthening the digital democracy in the country. Aadhaar now is held by nearly 1/6 of the population of the world. And it no doubt has become the foundation of the digital democracy of the country. It has given people a robust and a lifetime and a reusable identity. And it captures the person's uniqueness in a very efficient manner due to the fact that all adult population virtually have more than 99% of the adult population have an Aadhaar. It has not only become nationally acceptable, but because of the infrastructure in the Aadhaar ecosystem, it's an identity which is verifiable anytime, anywhere. And it's an identity, by the nature of its identity, it cannot be stolen, it cannot be lost, it cannot be tampered with, and it cannot be destroyed. And I think that is what enables Aadhaar to be universally acceptable and usable in a large number of different areas. It has now become the tool for essential development, and yet at the same time, it's totally non-invasive. Before I delve further into some of the features, I would just like to draw your attention on the extent of usage of Aadhaar in the system. More than 70 crore bank accounts have been opened or verified using the Aadhaar eKYC, Know Your Customer. So that's in the financial system, it's taken deep roots. More than 800 crore transactions have been done by using the Aadhaar payment bridge, by which governments, businesses can transfer amounts to individual accounts. And the total transactions in the Aadhaar payment bridge has crossed 4 lakh crores. On the other hand, on the withdrawal side, which is the Aadhaar-enabled payment system, which is presently functioning across 30 lakh micro ATMs, the handheld devices which various people have at the village level, there have been more than 1,000 crore transactions using the AEPS. During the COVID, the usage has been especially high. There were nearly 400 crore transactions during the last financial year in 2021, which represented a 66% growth over the previous year. And right now, nearly 4 crore authentications happen every day across the more than 6 lakh villages in our country. So that's some of the statistics which just shows that it's the basic digital infrastructure. And by the very nature that it is accessible to all, it's a very, very democratic system that we are operating in. Aadhaar has also led to a transformation of the way different schemes have been implemented, the way beneficiaries have been identified, the way the benefits are delivered, and the transparency and the efficiency that Aadhaar has brought in. More than 300 odd schemes use the Aadhaar infrastructure to deliver the benefits or the services or the service subsidies that they give. And this is across different ministries and areas. For example, this includes the distribution of the rations through the public distribution system. The One Nation, One Ration card is working on the Aadhaar ecosystem. The Aadhaar rails will drive it. You have LPG, the Pahal scheme for subsidies of LPG. You have MGNREGA. And more importantly, it has helped eliminate duplicate ration cards, multiple LPG connections, fake MGNREGA job cards, fraudulent pension beneficiaries, due to which the current savings in the direct benefits transfer scheme has crossed 1.8 lakh crores into the government. In fact, the direct benefit transfer scheme, the DBT scheme, could run on the infrastructure provided by the JAM Trinity, the Jan Dhan accounts, Aadhaar, and the mobiles, all three of which are extensively accessible to even the poorest and the most vulnerable. And this is what has brought, I would say, the empowerment of the poor and the vulnerable, and therefore the basis of digital democracy. There's a talk often of the digital divide, but I think the JAM Trinity transcends the digital divide, and therefore makes it so much more universally acceptable and does not deny the benefits or services or to anyone. Because of Aadhaar, I think all the different schemes have transformed way beyond what they were originally envisaged or what could even be thought of at the original level. Aadhaar is now focused on, apart from the ease of doing business, which it does bring about by ensuring the trust that the Aadhaar ecosystems brings in for a business to be able to trust the identity of the person. But more importantly, Aadhaar is also helping in the ease of living by the fact that it is used in ration cards and LPG cylinders and all the other issues that I mentioned about. Keeping this in view, I think one area that we are very focused on is ensuring the information security and the privacy of the data that we have. We have multiple layers on that, and I'm just mentioning this so that I just want to assure that continues to always get our highest attention to ensure that we are keeping the data secure and in a manner which would not be detrimental to anyone. Going forward, we are looking at how there can be increased voluntary use of Aadhaar, which is what the Aadhaar Act has. And even the Supreme Court had recognized that there has to be a balance between dignity and privacy, which is that balance that Aadhaar has tried to maintain. And going forward, we hope that this voluntary use of Aadhaar would further help in the ease of living and the ease of doing business as we go ahead. UIDAI is also further improving the information infrastructure that we have. We are moving towards a cloud infrastructure and the state-of-the-art security, as I mentioned, that we always have. We hope that the transformation that Aadhaar has brought about in the different schemes, it will continue to bring about using the good governance framework that we operate in and help bring a transformation in the society as the society becomes more and more digitally connected. We are already very firmly rooted in the financial sector, in the banking sector. And going forward, wherever Aadhaar can provide the means for improving digital delivery of services, the digital connectivity, or anything else which can run on the rails of Aadhaar, while keeping in view the concerns of privacy of an individual, we will continue to work on that. So once again, I would thank the organizers for inviting me, and I do hope you have a very fruitful and learning experience as a part of this DigiTech Conclave. Thank you.